It's very clear our economy is in problems, and everywhere you look it's all problems. The kwacha is weakening by the hour almost. There's load shedding everywhere. There are no jobs, and it's biting. In business, it's difficult to find business, and if you are lucky you find it, you discover that it's taking many months to get paid. So things are tough everywhere, and normally when things get this tough, the knee-jerk reaction is to give up. People feel despondent and they lose hope, but people should not lose hope. This is the time for us to believe. This is the time for us to come together as a nation to confront the challenges that we face. I keep telling people that there's always a boom after a bust, because it's the cycles of life. Sometimes you are up, sometimes you are down. Our economy is down, and when it is down, it requires us to pull our resources together to make it rise up again. This of course requires leadership, and the president must provide leadership here, and the leadership that is needed is to bring people together and say, ladies and gentlemen, the shocks have affected us very badly because our economy is import dependent. This is a problem I found, but I want to do my best to try and fix it, even by 50% for the future. And then it calls people together. It calls former ministers of finance. We have economists at the University of Zambia, at the Copperbelt University, the various companies in Zambia have got highly qualified people. Even our chiefs, they know the crops that can do well in their areas. You know, we need to start a conversation. It's very worrying that our economy is getting weaker and poorer by the day, and then there's no conversation to solve the problem. It's as if we have sat back and said, okay, I think let's continue developing the infrastructure, let's continue building roads and hospitals. Our economy will pick up when the global economy picks up. That is not a very healthy approach to the situation that we face, because the situation that we face is a structural problem. We are in the situation we are in because since independence we have only produced one commodity to make money for our economy, and that is copper. And because copper prices are falling, and they will continue falling for a very long time to come, because there doesn't appear to be any war on the horizon anywhere. So the copper prices will continue going down, which means that we will have no serious revenue generation in the country. So it's time for President Lungu to provide leadership. We need an economic program. We need an economic program which can help us solve the challenges that we face, and we can focus on agriculture, in cotton, in cashew nuts, and in tobacco, and many other cash crops that we can produce in large quantities. A government driven program. So anyway, let's not lose hope. There's always a boom after a bust.